Greetings everyone, BJ Weiler back with you for another episode of Simulating Reality with Euro Truck Simulator 2. And we still got some festive deliveries to deliver here because, hey, the World of Trucks event is still going on, so why not? Let's do another episode of delivering something Christmassy to somewhere else. And what we got for you, I already picked up a job here because this one looked interesting to do. Taking some Christmas tree lights from where we left off last episode in Nantes, France, and this is going all the way up to Swansea in Great Britain. And what's nice about that is that we have to discover Swansea, both Cardiff and Swansea. Don't know if we'll get Cardiff discovered. I guess it depends on the routing, but we can definitely get Swansea discovered. We might just reroute ourselves through Cardiff, get both of those cities discovered. So we'll go ahead and resume the delivery so we can get on the road here, because this is going to be quite a bit of a long trip here, and we are going to need to rest in it. How long before we rest here and need to rest here? We got just shy of 4 hours to rest. Don't know if we can make the ferry in time. I hope we can before we have to rest, because then the ferry will actually reset our rest period. So I might actually just risk it and not rest until we hit the ferry. Let's rock and roll here, shall we? Okay. .5 hours this job will take us. A couple hours of that is on the ferry, though. That's good. Now this guy's just coming now. So World of Trucks contract, or the event, is going to end in another 6 days or so as we are recording this. Up to this point, I think the community has gotten the goal completed 6 times. So we've gotten six different Christmas tree hanging ornaments as a reward. The first one's a craftsman tree. And I guess it goes to like a pewter or something like that, metal tree. Then it goes silver, gold, and platinum. The last two of which are fairly expensive. Now for the 6th one, we've got sort of like almost like a crystal type one, or a platinum one with, that's been colored in with reds and greens and such, which looks really, really cool. So I forgot to check the mechanic in American Truck Simulator just to see how much the most recent one costs, but we'll have to do that one of these days. See, the one thing I wish we could do in these games is set a waypoint and then have our GPS system here, our sat-nav system, tell us how long it is before we reach that waypoint. That way I could set the waypoint to the ferry and say, okay, I've got this long before I hit the ferry, and know whether I'm how long I can push not sleeping or something to that effect. Coming up there. All right, there we go. We are off to the races here. Oh, it's down to 70. It was 90. Now it's back down to 70. Are you kidding me? At least we'll get a nice sunrise here. Go 1,100 kilometers, which on our tank here, which so no problem. We don't have to worry about gas at all. I love these console items though, like the snowman and Santa Claus and that kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff I wish we were able to get in the American Truck Simulator at this point. I mean, the curtains are alright, you know, they're no biggie to me, the curtains, but, you know, at least the curtains, especially with the Christmas light curtains and these icicle curtains, at least gives us a little bit more of a festive mood in our trucks. The rest of the curtains are just, well, okay. Curtains for curtains, a little bit of decoration, I suppose, but being able to have like festive type things. It's essentially a trucker lives in his truck. That truck is his home, depending on the types of jobs he does and stuff like that. So why not have, you know, Halloween theme, you know, Halloween decorations up in your truck? You know, ooh, let's slow down here a bit. You know, St. Patrick's Day decorations in your truck, you know, all that kind of stuff. Why not? I mean, because in real life, that's what, you know, I would be doing as a trucker, having some of this, you know, putting this stuff up as I'm, you know, to brighten up my mobile abode here, so to speak. So I'd like to be able to have a lot more of this stuff available that's, you know, holiday themed to begin with in both games. But just to have any extra stuff available for American Truck Simulator at this point. But hopefully those days are coming. Hopefully we will be able to partake in that. After all, we finally broke some ground, got the Volvos in. Good shot on the truck, but I am terrible at this camera angle driving. Not that I'm a great driver to begin with, but certain camera angles are just the absolute worst for me. It looks like we're not going to have too much trouble, at least on the main highway here. So we got an hour and 41 minutes. Okay, we can speed things up here a bit now. That'll help get closer to our destinations. I know, getting tired. Down to that less than 2 hour mark. So we gotta definitely have to pick things up here a bit. Beautiful morning here in the southwest of France. So we'll be there Saturday morning, a little after 7 o'clock. All right. Is it raining now? I just about to say beautiful morning. Now it's raining. It's odd because it's Saturday 5:28. So this is what? Oh, PM. PM. So let's say that's only 2 hours away. What's going on here? It's a 13-hour trip left yet, but it's Saturday evening. We'll be in Great Britain in Saturday evening. Oops. Ugh. Yes, I know. I do have to check the map to see how far we are from the ferry here. If we can just get to the ferry before we have to go off duty here. So if we sleep, then that's pushing us into Sunday morning. So I'd really like to avoid that if at all possible. Why the heck are we only going 71 here? Let's go. We gotta go 90 here. We gotta get a move on. There. Oh, there we go. Let's try that then. There we go. Stella, thank you. Ooh. What we got going on here? Half an hour. See how far out we are. Ooh, I'm thinking we're longer than half an hour out. But we, there may not be any choice for us. Yeah, that was probably our only possibility of stopping, yeah. Unless we rest, yeah, we would have had to rest. On the 10, that is really our best possibility of resting. But we would have had to go, I guess, looped around here a bit. That would have been a pain in the butt in and of itself. So there is no. This is it here, right before we hit the ferry anyway. No matter, we're going all the way here. This is going to be an interesting trip here because we will be falling asleep at the wheel. This is still a good couple of hours we got before we hit the ferry. What is it with these speed limits? Now it's back up to 90. I know. I got no choice. There is no choice. Well, there's always a choice, but my choice is going to be push on through here. Get to the ferry as quickly as I can. Why am I losing all of a sudden my I understand why all of a sudden my cruise control is not working here. Turn empty. Who was that? Killing me. Interesting looking. Push on through here. I'm not seeing anybody else on the road right now around here, so just got lucky that there's nobody in the roundabout when I went through, because I really didn't look. Oh, of course there's a cop. I should turn my lights. Ooh, I had my lights on. There we go. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah. There we go. Should have no time left right now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Got booked to this ferry here. Oh, that's a cop. That's a cop. My God, I slammed on the brakes there. Thank God they're not checking their driver's log either. Yeah, see, we are definitely getting tired here. Have to watch because we're going to start falling asleep here, and that's not a good thing, because we are definitely going to run into something. Glaskov. Boy, it's going to be an interesting trip here, getting to this ferry these last few kilometers. Clear. Almost there. Another cop. Yeah, I see my speed. I'll keep an eye on it. Just gotta make it to the ferry, man. We just gotta make it to the ferry. Oh, nailed. Nailed for not sleeping. Figures. Figures. We're almost to the ferry too. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Come on. Way up on the sides, I think I have to turn here, yeah. Now we gotta get to this ferry before we get fined again. Oh, I guess this isn't it. Okay. Oh, let's get on the ferry here. Can't believe we were almost here. Almost made it. Without getting fined. Alright, off. Lights off. Engine off. Let's head to Roscoff. 7 hours on the ferry. Alright, let's embark. €1,000 for this, huh? Jeez. But hopefully this should reset our rest meter here. So we'll be good to go the rest of the trip. We'll see. Well, I reset it a little bit anyway. I took 7 hours off of it. See what we got here. So we have 5 hours before we have to rest again. So that helped. That helped a little bit. Alright, let's fire her up. We got 4 hours to go, so we should be good. We should be good. Now I just have to remember to drive on the other side of the road here. Why are you backing up? I hate that. I hate that. I think we're good. Now we just gotta make sure we get there in 5 hours. So we can't be there any later than 8:40 p.m. Oh, crap. Come on. Gotta watch, there's a car behind me, too. There we go. that's better. Mercedes. It's been some storm for certain. I'll say that for certain. I think I can sneak in. Still destined to be there about 7:40, so far so good. There we go. Which means we're probably not going to reroute through Cardiff. Check the map anyway, see where we're at. Alright, we're in Plymouth. Go up there. Go up that way. All the way up that way. Make your turn there. Yeah, there's Cardiff. 4 hours to Swansea. So if we reroute that way. Oh, so we can't get to that road there. That adds 43 minutes to the journey. So we're coming down here. Really? Oh, oh my God, enough. Let me see. Adds half an hour there. So if we do that and come down here, adds 48 minutes. Ooh, that's going to be close with sleep time again. That's going to be close with sleep time. Yeah, I better not risk it. I'll have to visit Cardiff another day. I just, yeah, that's adding an hour. That's cutting it too close. It's cutting it way too close. Five hours and 8 minutes. Yeah, it's only giving me 20-minute leeway. I'll have to see when I get closer. Maybe once we get closer, we'll see how we're doing. Come on, light. See, this light isn't helping either. Well, better slow it down here a bit. Now, huh? No? Service in half a mile. Right where we want to be. All right. Jolly old England, rainy England. Thank God this isn't snow. My God. Could you imagine if this was a snowstorm? Ooh. Well, just a $300 fine so far, so I can't complain. Well, I guess I could. Well, it's my own fault, really. At the end of the day, I'll take the $300 hit if it saves me having to add another 10 hours to the trip here because I had to sleep. And then, of course, you know, the 7 hours on the ferry on top of that, so yeah, better to get the job done. I'll be able to easily squeeze in another job in that time. More than make up for the fine at the end of the day when you think about it. If I had to sleep for 10 hours and then be on the ferry for 7 hours, it's 17 hours lost, really. And that's 17 hours. I can take another, well, 1 or 2 well-paid short trips even. I'll more than make up for the fine. Well, that 10 hours anyway. The 7 hours is lost anyway, regardless. But now I don't have to worry about taking 10 hours off to sleep. Of course, I'll have to sleep at the end of the job, but that would have probably happened anyway. So, at the end of the day, it gives me the opportunity to squeeze in a couple more jobs before the end of the work week. And those jobs will certainly more than make up for the $300 it cost us for not sleeping. €300, excuse me. I think we're coming close into Cardiff here, so we got 4 hours and 20 minutes. Before we have to sleep. Oh no, I thought we were closer than that. Oh my god. We were coming up in Cardiff. We're not even close. Oh, we can go a little bit faster too. Let's most certainly do that, shall we? That'll help speed things up a bit. Oh, come on, dude. Seriously? Unbelievable. Oh my god. Thanks for the brake check there, guys. And now we're looking to get there after 8 o'clock at this rate. Stay straight, right? Because we want to go to Cardiff. Essentially. Just thread the needle here. We'll bypass you guys. We can get a move on here. 3 hours and 53 minutes. All right. Typical English day, I suppose this is, huh? Rocking and rolling all night long. Thank God there's nobody on the right side of me here. Are we on the M5? Looks like, yeah, looks like that is the M5 there. Excuse me, fellas, I got places to be. Are we down to 50? Are you down to 80? Okay, 50 miles an hour. 80 kilometers an hour. Again, these speed changes make no sense. Alright, 2.5 hours to go. Let's see, where's our sleep? 3 hours. So just about 3 hours. So we've got about 40 minutes to play with here. Okay. We should, after this, alright, this is the turn that will take us towards Cardiff and Swansea now. Cardiff, yeah, we want to get in this other lane here. Ooh. Nasty storm. Alright, let's see where we are at sleep. 2.5 hours. Alright, we got 2.5 hours of sleep. An hour 37 to get there. So almost an hour to play with right now. Almost an hour. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really? Really? For Christ's sakes. I think the rain is finally stopping. Unfreaking believable speeding fine. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, so that's €1,000 on this trip. By way of fines right now. Got almost an hour to play with here. Let's see. Right, an hour 22. So if we come down this way, actually, if I just do it. Oh, come on. Take that out. Take this out. There we go. So it's 2 hours and 10 minutes. Hour 22, so 40 minutes. So I think that should theoretically give us 20 minutes. But the problem is, we're probably going to have traffic lights. We're going to have traffic. That's going to slow us down even more. Yeah, see, 20 minutes is not enough time to risk going down here. Because this, you know, we're going to have to go loop up around, side road. Yeah, it's going to be a slower speed limit. So, you know what? Yep. Better to be safe than sorry this time, since I've already been fined once for not sleeping. Just got a speeding fine. We're just gonna head right there. Head right for the destination. I'll have to pick up Cardiff on our next trip. Maybe we can take a short trip to Cardiff. That will pay for the 2 fines we got. I'm going to have to get over here, and I'm going to assume there's somebody on that side. Yes. As always, just when I have to get over here. My drivers are pulling in some nice paydays anyway for the time being. Except have that one that couldn't find a job, but we're all doing fairly decently right now. Swansea, that's what we're looking for. Yeah, you know, maybe take a quick trip back to Cardiff, and then we gotta head back to France to get our last delivery for our nuclear power plant there. We still gotta go to Swansea, as I recall, to wrap up that little achievement ditty. Alright, less than an hour to go. Nice little hot air balloon there. I guess now that we've gotten out of the storm, more north of the storm, the weather's fine for ballooning. Got 36 minutes, hour and a half. Yeah, so yeah, just shy of an hour before we have to sleep, so that's plenty of time to find a place in Swansea to sleep here. Almost home free. I see our destination. I see our destination. See if we can get there incident free. We'll call this a successful delivery. I know, getting tired again. I know. Also get a bit of sun glare here. Yeah, I think I made the right decision not going into Cardiff. Just been cutting it way too close. Traffic on our side for a change. Stopping for me? Thank you. Saying I'm already heading out here. Dude, really? This is a small road. We have discovered Swansea. Thank you very much. Some other discoverables in town here too, so I'll certainly take care of those. At our earliest opportunity. Nobody else in this roundabout? Nope. Yeah. Go right here, right? Yep. All right, where would you like it? All right, that doesn't look too difficult. Let's hit it. A little bit easier than our last parking job in the American Truck Simulator, that's for sure. Just plumb run out of time to attempt that one. I really wanted to attempt it, but I just had no time. So we'll definitely, hopefully, the next time we encounter that parking spot again in that particular at Rail Export, we will certainly give it an attempt. Are you serious? You can't be getting that tired. Still have 45 minutes, dude. Let's send out the drone, make this a little bit easier and quicker on us. Because we have definitely gotten an extended episode in here for our trucking adventures. Not perfect, but it gets the job done. Lights off, engine off. Let's drop this puppy. And our Christmas tree lights have been delivered. Excellente. Excellente. All right, good. Oh, yeah, 53 minutes. That sounds about right for this job. Not bad, though. Not bad at all. So we'll call it here. We'll be back again next week for our next episode, where we will finish up the going nuclear achievement for for Steam, the Steam achievement, delivering to that last nuclear power plant. And then from there on, who knows? I think we'll be starting to head out towards the Baltic area, checking out the new areas where we can expand our trucking business out there. In the meantime, I am BJ Wilder. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I will see you in game and on the roads.